What's going on, you guys? This is your boy GG Mix with another video. And today I have my first gig log that I am currently editing, and I wanted to do it with you guys. But this is my first time I'm editing a gig log, so don't judge me down in the comment. I'm gonna get it right. The first few times I made a few mistakes, but trust me, I'm gonna get it right. All right, let's get into the video. So even before I get started, right, let me know down in the comment, what does that look like? Whatever you think, that's you. But apparently, those are plastic bags they put over orange trees. So let me give you guys a little bit of information about this wedding. This wedding was about 3 hours away from our current location. It was a small wedding, so I just needed something that's gonna work. So we're driving right now, and mind you, this is about 3 hours away from where we at. But again, this is a business. This ain't no problem. We're gonna travel. Finally, we got to the venue. We finished unloading. I was slightly running late, especially for the gig log, for the behind the scenes. So I didn't really have time for me to really record everything that was happening. But I still managed to put a little bit of each and everything onto the video. Again, like I said, this is my first gig log for DJing, my first official gig log that I am editing. I have other gig logs, haven't posted them, but I wanted to post this wedding. All right, you guys, so today we're doing this wedding. This is the venue. We're about 3 hours away from our original location. So as you can see right now, this is the venue. This is the setup. This is their setup, obviously. And we had about 1 hour for me to finish setting up and, you know, get ready, change my outfit, get into the gig. Because we didn't have a lot of time to set up, this is as best as I can do. As I'm setting up right now, listen guys, if you are a beginner DJ or, you know, you have a few years in this type of industry, you don't need to listen to all these big YouTubers and all these big channels telling you that you probably need the most expensive gears, the biggest brand names and all of that just to do what you gotta do. These are some of the gears that I started with in my DJ career, and that's what I decided to use for this wedding. Yes, for other weddings, bigger weddings, I may have to use other gears, but if the location, if the spot or the actual venue is not this big or as big, you don't need to bring your biggest 18-inch sub and all of that. Just that is enough. And yes, I know I have a mismatched beginner subwoofer, and that's okay. I know y'all gonna come for me in the comment. Listen, it got the job done. So there was not a lot of setup when it comes to weddings. I have all of my wires. I have everything set up inside my DJ booth. So when I show up, all I have to do is plug everything in, connect power, and then I'm ready to roll because my mixer is inside of there. Everything is already in there. So once I put them out, set it up, I don't have a lot of work to do besides putting the DJ speakers, the subwoofers where I need them for the day. So let's take a look at the venue. Again, like I said, it was not a lot of people. It was about between 40 to 60 people in the room, but they turned up though. One thing I can say, they were ready to party. But let's check out the venue first. So, all right, you guys, this is the venue. And this is our setup over there. I'm gonna move these bags from behind there, but this is the setup with the venue. Also, don't be like me. Don't be like me. I forgot my laptop stand at home. Don't be like me, guys. Okay, so for the ceremony, we didn't have a lot of times. There was not a lot of gears to set up. What I was using, basically, I was using the Mackie Thump Go as my wireless speaker. I was using some Gemini microphone, wireless microphones, and I had everything plugged in. I was using my iPad for the music connected to Wi-Fi. So there was not a lot of setup to be done there, but it was simple enough for what I needed. So this is the ceremony right now, which was outside, beautiful weather. You already know how Florida looks like. If you don't, you should.
You may kiss your bride. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my great honor.
So on this part, the MC is actually introducing the newlywed. So he's doing his thing. I was not the MC. Now, the MC did his thing, and then now finally, the bride and groom are walking into their favorite song. So they did their entrance, all good. Once you in that stage, your mind ain't thinking, man, I need to record this entire thing. You're thinking more like, I need to make sure everything is running smooth so the people could have their time and enjoying themselves. So let's go into the first dance now. Again, this is the song that they selected. I will put the name and the artist in the description below. It's a mixture of English and Haitian Creole. If you ever need a song for your wedding day, this is a good song. And then obviously we get all the formals out of the way. The couple didn't have groomsmen and bridesmaids. It was just them two, so it was nice and easy because they walk in and then they did the first dance and then the daughter and dad dance and then that was it. So this is the second part of the dance now. Now, after we got the formals out the way, everything was smooth. At first, they were running late for the ceremony. So they did the ceremony super fast. Once we got to the reception, somehow, for some reason, now they ahead of time, which means they needed to slow things down. The MC came up to me and was like, you know what? We're running a little bit ahead, so why don't you go ahead and play some music for the people and get them started? So I was like, I bet, no problem. So I asked them what type of music. They said since the crowd looked like they were ready to party, play some of this Rabodai, something hype. I said, I bet. So this is when they started turning up from this part all the way towards the end. Watch this. And mind you, the dance floor is not open yet for everybody to come in. But lit. They were lit. They were ready to party. And it was like this for a good 30 minutes. It was bangers after bangers after. They didn't even get the food yet. They were turning up like it was time for the dance floor. The dance floor was open. And they were dancing crazy. I'm not gonna lie, I have seen weddings turning up. I have seen videos of people turning up like crazy. But never before they got the food. Never before the dance floor was open. Because we didn't even do the games yet. We didn't even do anything yet. And this is them right now. It's party time. Mom is on the floor, dad is on the floor, everybody's on the floor, and they just turn up. And then I was mind blown because I know they were ready to party, but I didn't know they were ready to party. So again, this part is different songs, different music. You know, we're gonna jump into something else, but this dance floor was partying for a good 30 minutes. I ain't gonna lie to you. Basically, I had to cut the music at some point for them to sit down because by the time they came out with the food, so they needed to go sit down and eat. So I cut the music and let everybody to go sit down and then, going back to the playlist that she had gave me. But everybody turning up, it's a party, everybody lit. And that's the type of weddings I like to do. A lot of times, some of the events, some of the weddings that I do, sometimes the people they're a little bit shy, but not this crowd, not them. They were ready to party. She was ready to party. Her friends are ready to party. Listen, we all was ready to party. If you from Haiti or if you are Haitian, you already know how we turn up. We turn up. When we playing this type of music, when that rah drop, it's over. It's lit. We up from here. I know I keep saying that this is my first gig log. This is my first gig log. I know. But a lot of times the people don't play the music on their gig logs because they not gonna be monetized. This video is not gonna be monetized, which is fine with me because I just wanted to show how this wedding was lit, the people was turning up, and everybody was ready to party. And it was with a pair of 15-inch beginner subwoofers and another pair of 15-inch speakers. And it was happening, everybody was lit, it was straight. YouTube gurus be telling you that you need the most expensive gears out there. No, you don't. You can still rock a party just like I did, just with this. So, with that being said, if you are a beginner, if you are Haitian, especially Haitian speaking Creole and all of that, and you want to learn how to DJ, I have a class coming up. A lot of you guys have been asking me for the class. I didn't want to do something separate. So I'm putting a list of videos together. It's a class. You can subscribe to it. Once I have everything ready, check out my page on TikTok. The link will be on the bio where you can go in there. You sign up. It's going to be on patreon.com. But once I have the full link, you can sign up. It's very low price to get started. Keep checking out my videos because my page will be updated. Everything will be updated once I have everything situated. I will also make sure I do a video. So follow the page, like, subscribe, so you can have the notification. And also, even if you speak English, speak Spanish, listen, understanding is understanding. Me, I may say this is what it is, this is what it's not. It don't matter the language. If you're able to follow a video, then you can understand exactly what's happening. So if you're interested, hit me up. And I gotta see, I will get your information, find out where you're from, so we see, how the language is gonna work. But as of right now, de vous parlez créole? Ou parle créole, ou comprendre créole, vidéo ça c'est pour vous. Ou besoin apprendre DJ, vidéo ça c'est pour vous. You speak English too? We're gonna find a way to make this work. We're gonna do Kringlish for the classes. Usted habla español, también estamos aquí, podemos ayudarle con su DJ. Lo que tú quieras, vamos a tener los videos y ahí estamos. And no, I did not go to Google for this. So let's get into the rest of the wedding day. So obviously this is the formal games. You already know how that goes. They play the games, ask some questions, answer some questions. You know, nice and fun. We're gonna make it to where they really start partying when they actually open the dance floor. So what happened, the MC called out everybody that was married to the dance floor to join the newlywed. Once everybody joined, and then after a little bit, officially opened the dance floor so everybody can join in and start dancing. So let me tell you a few things that I have learned, especially if you want to do a gig log. One of the things that I have learned is check the location at around the time that you're about to be on the road. Do not check it any time earlier than that. Do not check it any time later than that. What do I mean by that? What I mean by that is make sure that if you planning on leaving at 10 a.m., you check that location on a Saturday at 10 a.m. and then give yourself extra time. I gave myself like a good 2 hours, 2 hours and a half. For me, it wouldn't take me an hour for me to set up. It wouldn't take me a very long time for the gig logs and all of that, even if I was doing that for me to set up to be ready to go. But because certain events happen, certain things happen, now I was running right on time, which in my book is slightly running late because now I have to rush to do everything that I needed to do in the first place. So I like to be relaxed, set up, chill. But this was the first gig log, so let me know in the comment down below, what do you guys think about this? Is it too long? Is it too short? Do I talk too much? Do I not talk a lot? Do I not explain enough? But yeah, if you like gigs like that, listen, stay tuned. Beside my regular videos, I'm gonna be posting regular gig logs with enough information. So see you in the next one. Enjoy the party.
Mama,